help more than ever. It's going to be a huge year in Albany for housing fights, for housing victories. We have a mayor who actually gets it and is going to be joining us in this fight in Albany. I see so many of my colleagues and friends here. I'm not going to try to point out everyone, but I do want to highlight my Senate colleagues. I see Brad Hoylman. I see Bill Perkins. And I'm here just to quickly introduce one of my colleagues, Gustavo Rivera, who is getting an award from this organization tonight. I first knew Gustavo as a staffer for the New York State Senate. Then he went off to go help with Latinos for Obama. Yes. Then he was working for our U.S. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. Then we were coordinating to try to find a great candidate to take out Pedro Espada. And we were looking and talking to people all over the Bronx. And we actually thought we had a good candidate, Gustavo and I. And then that person who should go nameless decided they wouldn't run. And then Gustavo said to me, okay, I live here. I cannot allow Pedro Espada to continue in office and continue to break and destroy my community, my potential constituents. I'm not the best candidate, but I think I'm the candidate. Well, he was the best candidate. And we set off on the mission that a lot of people thought we were crazy. Housing advocates didn't think we were crazy. And a lot of you were out there on the streets helping Gustavo Rivera with his primary. Join me and others in the state Senate. Be a true progressive advocate, not just on housing issues, but on pretty much every issue any of you have ever cared about. He is, in my opinion, the epitome of the future of strong Latina representation in the state of New York. He certainly deserves this honor and the beautiful orchid I'm about to hand him. But more importantly, if you don't know Gustavo, you need to get to know him. You need to work with him as he and I and our other progressive colleagues in the state Senate take the majority. Yay! Gustavo will then be the chair of the Health Committee, working very closely with Assembly Member Dick Godfrey, who was here in the room also. I saw him before as our chair of the Assembly. We are going to be able to make the changes the people in this room have been fighting for decades. So Gustavo, thank you for being willing to run. Thank you for being such a great colleague and a great friend. And again, anyone who doesn't know him, get to know him. Gustavo Rivera.
Liz Krueger, give her a round of applause. So I have a flower now. I'm going to put the thing down. I hope to Christ I don't kill it. I might. I'm not the best with flowers, but good evening, everyone. It is a great pleasure for me to be here. First of all, as far as Liz is concerned, Liz has been a personal friend, an ally, a colleague, and a mentor. As a matter of fact, when I decided that I was going to run for Senate, after I spoke to my parents, to my immediate circle, Liz was the first person I called, and she said, if that's what it's going to take, you run for Senate, to stop calling me Senator and start calling me Liz, then do it. Because I always called her Senator, now I call her Liz, but she's been a great friend, a great ally. Thank you, Liz, for all that you do to make me a better senator and a better person. Thank you. When you become a senator, one of the things that happens is that people start throwing awards at you. Before I was a senator, I didn't get a single friggin' award. As soon as I became one, I wasn't even sworn in January. They started throwing plaques my way. I got so many, I don't know what to do with them. They're all on my wall. And not a lot of them, sometimes I look at them and I'm like, I'm not sure why I'm getting this. But even though it is a flower and not an actual plaque, this is one that I incredibly value, and I thank Met Council for giving me this award. And the reason for that is that I believe that they recognize that the work that because we're not done anything, we haven't done anything yet. We are going to do it once we get there next year, right? We've been preparing to